All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome back once again to TCR Trinity Competitive Racing. We are back with just three more races to go in this season 14, and this is the Platinum class in round 12 here at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico City, in Mexico. Welcome, everybody. Buenvenidos. Mexico. I'm sure it's going to be a great race here tonight. This track is one hell of a beast, and so it definitely usually gives us some good, some good exciting action. So we'll see how the race is going to develop here tonight, how the evening is going to develop. But for now, we're starting out with qualifying, and this week we're back to the normal TCR format. We're back to a short qualifying session of 18 minutes, and then we're going to jump into a 50% race around this track. 4.3 kilometers, 2.6 miles for one lap around this track, 17 corners. The first sector is kind of simple, but the second and third sectors are definitely very, very technical. And then, of course, the stadium section that we're seeing here on board with Verstappen right now is one of the most popular places around this track. We're going to be doing 36 laps for a 50% race. And let's jump on board with Verstappen now, as I think he actually just crossed the line and set a time. 1:16.374 is going to be his opening time. Prat is currently leading the leaderboard in this qualifying session with a 1:16.215. People are putting on laps pretty quickly on the board here. Let's jump over 007 Professional. He has invalidated, unfortunately. Seafreeze is about to start a lap. And it's just myself with you guys tonight. Blend Machine in the booth, back in action, but no co-commentator for tonight. So hopefully you guys can survive a Grand Prix just listening to me once again. All right, let's jump on board here with a Ferrari of Seafreeze as we come into turn 1. Hard on the brakes, gets rotation, and into turn 2 and 3. A quick right and a left-hander, or sorry, a left and a right-hander, then brings you out to a small straight with the DRS enabled on the rear wing. That then brings you into another hard turn. Oh, a little bit deep there from Seafreeze as he comes in to turns 4 and 5, and now 6. Double right-hander that we really take as a single corner. And then that will lead you on out to turn 7, which will be the start of the S's. Turn 8 and 9, and then 10 and 11. You gotta hit this one absolutely right. We are running the strict track limits here tonight, and Seafreeze does a beautiful job maneuvering his car through that sector. Coming into the stadium section now, into the hairpin. That brings us on to turn 14, 15, and then 16. And this is it. This is the last turn that brings you back over the line. Seafreeze into P3 with a 1:16.6. All right, 10 or so minutes to go, still in qualifying here tonight. We've got quite a few times on the board. Surprisingly, Mebe has decided to qualify on a medium tire. The only reason you would do that in this new game is if you wanted to save a set of softs for the race itself. So maybe that's what Mebe is doing here tonight. He is still in the top 10, so he's alright. Just dropped down to P8 with a 1:16.9. Is he on a lap right now? It does look like he's possibly pushing on this lap. Let's follow him on board into turn 4. Pretty good rotation there. And through turn 5 as well, and into 6. Ooh, a little bit tricky there through turn 6. Very wide on the exit, riding the curb. And now we go into the S's here. Let's see what Nebi's going to be able to do on these medium tires. They do take a couple of laps to get up to temperature. Very wide on the exit of turn 11, and that is going to be an invalidation for Mebe. Got some yellow sectors. I'm pretty sure that's just for cars getting out of the way. Let's see. Prattis is on another lap. He is going pretty slow though, so I think he's just cooling down. Nothing too crazy going on there. Charger's on an outlap. He's just started that outlap, so we're gonna have to wait for a while to see him cross the line here. Cali Rob. I don't think he's pushing necessarily, but he is going to be crossing the line here in the second and stays 10th. Does not improve, or is this the start of his lap? I think this is the start. Alright, let's jump on board. No, that can't be the start. He's only got 20% battery. That's not going to work. Bats Plus invalidated. Epic wins. Let's see what Epic Wins is doing at the moment. I think he is on the quick lap. And to the S's we go. This one is tricky. This is where most of the drivers have gotten in the validation so far. There's a chance to gain a lot of time. Oh, keeps it just in bounds there. Opens up the DRS. Coming now into turn 12. And into 13. Pretty nicely rotated there. 14, 15, and now last corner. Alright, let's see here. Epic Wins gonna cross the line, improves to P11. And maybe down to P10, but has switched over now to a set of soft tires. We also have a couple of cars out on track right now, getting ready to go again. Verstappen, 007 Professional, goes into the pits as his teammate is about to start a lap here pretty soon. We also have, who is this, Dreamsy? No, TJ, who has invalidated his out lap, was it? Yep, that was his out lap. Let's go on board with TJ on this incredibly long straight here. This is the track where you get your maximum top speed. Pretty high elevation in Mexico as well, so even though you run huge wings around here, you still don't get much downforce. And TJ gets a little bit of slipstream there from what looks to be an Alpine. Now getting pretty good rotation there through 4 and 5 and into 6. Very close to that inside curb. Well done, riding the outside curb on the exit as well, using the whole track here to get as much time as possible. Into the S's. Oh, TJ there caught the car and wanted to go, but he caught it. Keeps it inbound as well. That's a purple sector 2. Bringing it nicely so far into the stadium section and out of it. On to the last corner here. TJ up into P3, 116.0. In the meantime, though, 007 Professional is still keeping pole position with a 115.851. And Prattis in second currently with a 115.939. The only two guys to get into the 115s. And as I say that, Mebe in his Alpine crosses the line and gets us a 115.860. Only 9 thousandths of a second are separating 007 Professional and Mebe from pole position here tonight. B-Tom not qualifying. But he is already the champion of Season 14 of Platinum Class. Congratulations once again to him. Secured that title in the TCR Grand Prix last week. So that was very exciting, and that was a crazy race. It went down all the way to the last lap of that 50%er. Very unexpected finish to that one is all I'm going to say. right, Professional going for another lap. Let's see how well he's gonna do here. Just a little bit to go, a couple more corners. Pretty good rotation there through the hairpin. And he goes into the pits. All right. Apparatus is out his out lap as well. Alright, 2.5 minutes to go in qualifying here. Apparatus did not improve, or I guess he just started a lap here. Yeah, he does not even have his DRS open. I don't think he's going for that lap. Holding on to P3, still got enough time to go again. In the meantime, TJ here on the quick lap, but it is invalidated. So not so good for TJ, currently in P4 with a 1:16.0. Good time, but there's some quicker times up there, and he's going to try again. Got enough battery. He's got his teammate coming out of the pits. DRS wing open. Into turn 1. Whoa, that was a beautiful entry into turn 1. His teammate now going to give him a little bit of slipstream here. Into turn 4 goes TJ. Pretty nice lap overall. And now this is going to be the crucial moment here into the S section. Oh, so close on the outside there to an invalidation, but he keeps it in. He's a 10th up on this side. Oh, he's got traffic. He's got an Alpine there in the way. I'm not sure if that got in his way or not, but definitely not the ultimate thing you want to see. He's gonna finish out this lap. He's only gonna improve up into P3, but he does crack into the 115s with a 115.928. Mebe is that Alpine that got in the way of TJ. And he's going to go into turn 1 now. Also a really nice touch on the apex there, riding the curb a lot into turn 2, and a good exit in 3. Gets DRS open. He only needs 9 thousandths of a second. He's already a 10th up on his previous time in Sector 1. A little bit scruffy there on the exit of turn 5, but gets a really good 1 through 6 and into the S section. Oh, pretty beautiful rotation and good momentum all throughout the S section here. Sector 2 is a purple, and he's a 10.5 up. This could be pole position for Mebe. Just one more corner to go. 007 Professional in the meantime improves on his position with a 115.7, improves his time. Mebe though, 115.639 on to pole position. Let's see who can possibly beat him. H-Track Toaster is going to be finishing right now, coming to the line. He stays 5th. Dreamsy is invalidated. Mebe is your pole sitter here tonight at Mexico City. Alright, folks, Alpine on pole position with Mebe and then 007 Professional and the Mercedes in second on the front row. We have TJ on the second row in the Red Bull in third, and then the Pratis in fourth, and the Alfa Romeo and another Alfa Romeo in fifth. HVAC Toaster, Verstappen in sixth, Seafreeze in seventh, Dreamsy in eighth, Cali Rob in ninth, and Budweiser is going to be in 10th, rounding up the top 10. Bats Plus in 11th, Chargers in 12th, Cam in 13th, Epic Wins in 14th, and B-Tom, your champion, rounding out the grid. Alright guys, if you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you so much for your support. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And send in some more comments into the chat. Would really appreciate that, especially since I'm in the booth here tonight all by myself. It'd be nice to have a little bit of company in the chat. So let me know if you have any questions, if you just want to say hi, if you want to give me some predictions of your own for this race. I think Mebe and TJ are going to be battling for the win. They seem like they have a lot of pace here tonight. However, we can't really write off anyone else. And I'm interested to see how far B-Tom will make it, starting from the back end of the grid. 5 seconds to go before we get going here. No formation lap. So we're just going to get into it. And there we go. The lights are coming on. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights are on. And we go racing in Mexico. And let's take a look here into turn 1. It looks like Pratis and 007 Professional have both gotten in front of Mebe. He's got a whole bunch of cars behind him. And he's got 4, 5 wide. It's going to be a bit of touching here. Yeah, a couple of contacts. Oh, somebody's spinning around. It's an Alfa Romeo. HVAC Toaster has spun around. We have Williams way off of the track there in turn 3. Lots of position changing. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. But, oh, another battle here coming into turn 4. It's another Williams getting in front of a B-Tom, who's up into P10 already off the start. A one-stop predicted strategy from hards to mediums, mediums to hards, or a medium to a soft. And we have Cali, Rob, and Seafreeze, who have started on a soft tire. TJ is off. TJ has had a spin. He's off. He's possibly touched the wall, and he's down to 15th place. The pole sitter Mebe is down to P3 right off the bat. There didn't get a good start, and of course it's a huge rundown into turn 1. And Pratis and 007 Professional have gotten in front of him as we come to the end of lap 1. It's Professional leading, Pratis second, Mebe third, Seafreeze in fourth, Cali Rob in fifth. And then we have Verstappen, Budweiser, Dreamzy, B-Tom, Chargers, Epic Wins, Bats Plus, Cam, HVAC Toaster, and TJ right at the end of the grid there, unfortunately, after he has that spin. Position change here. Cam getting Bats Plus overtaken. And moving himself up into P12. Seafreeze is right on the back end of Mebby. He's going to go for the dive here into turn 4. He's got it. Oh, and Mebby spins. I think Mebby got tapped from behind, and he's got a little bit of a spin. He's got a 3-second penalty as well for going off track there. And he's also got a AlphaTauri beside him right now as we go into the S section. Not a good start for Mebe, the pole sitter, and also TJ, the two guys that I predicted to possibly have a good battle here tonight. Yeah, they might be battling for some lower positions as it looks like now. Alright, so 007 Professional and the Pratt is still at the front there, followed by now Seafreeze in P3 and Verstappen in P4. And Cali Rob on the soft tires, Seafreeze also on the soft tires. They're the only two that decided to use those red stripes. And we're now on lap 3, so we're going to have DRS enabled on this lap as well. Let's see if that's going to spice things up. Alright, so with the DRS enabled, people are catching up to each other once again. But we haven't had any major moves just yet. B-Tom is all the way up into P7 already. And he is within the DRS zone of Dreamzy, but Dreamzy's also got Budweiser in front of him, helping him out with DRS of his own. There comes B-Tom using a bit of battery. Dreamzy tries to weave out, break the toe. It is not going to happen. I think B-Tom is going around here, although... Oh, a bit of contact there possibly. And now the AlphaTauri of Cali Rob is joining that battle. But yeah, B-Tom is through up into P6. Go back to the front here because this one's about to get interesting. A Pratis and 007 Professional on the same tires, same strategy, but Pratis gonna have the DRS. Alright, we've already had lots of overtaking and lots of action after just 4 laps here. No safety cars just yet. And we're watching the battle for the lead at the front at the moment. And it's the Mercedes of 007 Professional and the Alfa Romeo of Pratis. They're kind of starting to break away from Seafreeze, about 1.8 seconds, which is crazy to think that because Seafreeze got soft tires. Apparatus and Professional on the hards, but they're pulling away quite consistently now to already 2 seconds. Wow. Very good driving there from Professional and Apparatus, keeping Seafreeze at a big distance, and Seafreeze gonna have to do an alternate strategy here. I'm wondering if he's gonna try to do a one-stop with softs to hards, in which case I mean, he might just lose a bunch of time because those softs don't seem to be working anymore after 5 laps. And you probably want to take them to about lap 10, 11 if you want to do a one-stop to hards. That's going to be a close one for Seafreeze. We'll keep an eye on his strategy throughout the race here. Who else is close here? Budweiser and Verstappen. Those two are not too far away from each other. Oh, Sector 3, yellow. That's plus. That's plus. Has had a little bit of a spin, and doesn't look like he's got any damage, but definitely has had a spin. Alright, let's see what's happening here at the front. Oh, Apprentice went a little bit deep into turn 4 there. But still keeping within about 0.6 of a second of 007 Professional. And within his DRS as well, probably playing the long game a little bit here. Seafreeze in the meantime dropping further back, 2.2 seconds behind the two guys at the front right now. Alright, let's see if there's any other battles here. Cali Rob was getting closer to Dreamsy for a moment, but nothing happening there, even with the DRS on the straight. Verstappen on Seafreeze, catching up, not making any moves yet either. So right now everybody's being patient, everybody's playing the long game and trying to do the best they can. Not to make any mistakes. Oh, what was that? Dreamsy? No, sorry, Budweiser and B-Tom. Side by side through turn 6. Still side by side. Going into the S section, the Red Bull is just a little bit ahead. And it looks like Budweiser is gonna get, or sorry, B-Tom is gonna get that position away from Budweiser. And B-Tom is through to P5. Started from the back of the grid, did not qualify. And already crowned the champion of this season in this class. So, racing pretty much for fun right now. Maybe he could race for pink slips. Seafreeze into the pits from his soft tires. He has to switch off. He's done 8 laps on them. He's going on to the hard tire. So is he trying to go for the one stop until the end of the race, or is he going to fit another softie right at the end here? We will definitely keep an eye on that. But in the meantime, he's going to come out of pits in around, 15th place. Last place, but on a brand new set of hards when everybody else has done 7 laps on their tires, whether it's mediums or hards. Now, these guys are going to take it pretty long, though. They're going to take it very deep into this race, so Seafreeze still got a lot of work to do here tonight. If he wants a podium position, or maybe if he wants a challenge for the win. Yellow flag happening in Sector 2. It is Dreamsy. He has had enough, and he is gonna rejoin back to racing in P13. Lost quite a few positions there. Let TJ, I think Epic Wins, and Cam through as well. Pratis was getting dangerously close there on 007 Professional. He's going to have another chance with another DRS zone now. Is this a move coming here from Pratis? He's getting close, but nope. Not making a move just yet. Alright, so this has been the battle for the lead here for quite a while now. Apparatus and 007 Professional. They've been exactly in the same positions pretty much since, who was it that was in front of? Oh, Apparatus. Big moment. Catches the car though, almost had a big 180 there. Manages to keep it on track, but I'm not sure what that is. Is that tire wear? Is that tire temperature? Is that just getting a bit eager on the throttle there? Oh, and we have another incident. Cali Rob is in. It looks like he crashed into the divider between the track and the pits. And he's going into the pits now. He's going to have to change his front wing and change over to medium tires. Unfortunately, we didn't catch that on stream, but yeah, that was a big one. We just saw pieces of the divider of the boards flying everywhere. So very interesting moment there. And Mebe gets another 3-second penalty. And Bats Plus joins that club too. He gets himself a 3-second penalty. Is this going to be a move from Mebe? Yes, it is. Into turn 1 on Budweiser. And he gets that one done. Alright, lap 13 of 36. We've got about 1/3 of the race done. Mede about to make a move on Verstappen for P4. They're gonna be super close going into turn 1. And it looks like Mede's gonna get the position done. That is him up into P4. but still a long ways to go in tonight's race. Oh, looks like Verstappen is trying to battle back at Mebe. Or, yeah, and that's unfortunately not going to work. Alright, now it's Verstappen's turn to go for a move here on Mebe, possibly. He is looking off the inside. Ooh, that was pretty close. Almost made contact with the rear wheel. Okay, well, B-Tom, who started from the very back of the grid in P3, the champion of Season 14, and catching up now to Apparatus quite quickly with the DRS. Had to lift off and slow down before that corner, doesn't want to risk any sort of contact. And here comes the move into turn one, down the inside, done and dusted before they even completed turn one. P-Tom up into second place, now 6.3 seconds behind Professional, on the same strategy as everyone else, but started from the rear end of the grid. Doing pretty damn good here tonight, definitely has some pace. And has had to do quite a bit of overtaking. Apparatus now in danger of getting overtaken by Mebe. Dropped out of the DRS of B-Tom. Let's see if Mebe is going to be close enough on this lap. Nope, definitely not. TJ with a move on Epic Wins for P8 into turn one. Well done. Alright, almost halfway through the race here. Maybe catching up slowly to Apprentice. B-Tom slowly catching up to Professional as well, or staying thereabouts, 6.6 seconds. And then we have Verstappen in 5th, Toaster in 6th, Chargers in 7th, TJ in 8th, Epic Wins in 9th, and Budweiser holding on to the last point of the race at the moment. And Budweiser actually just overtook Epic Wins, and Mebe going for the move on the Pratis. And before they even get into turn 1, that one's done. Mebe back into P3. I have a feeling these guys will swap positions a couple more times before it's all done and dusted. Double 07 Professional starting to pull away from B-Tom now, slowly. Up to 6.8 seconds. Alright, this battle continues between Apprentice and Mebe. And that's pretty much the main battle on track right now. We've got Seafreeze and Budweiser kind of around that 1 second mark. Other than that, everybody's over 1 second. And in some cases, 10, 5, 6, almost 7 seconds apart. On lap 20 now. And I'm wondering how this one is gonna end. If it's gonna be B-Tom again on possibly the top step. I guess we'll see once we make pit stops. Alright, B-Tom is into the pits now. Medium tires go on, quick stop, very well done. So he is pulling the undercut. And it's no surprise because it's actually a pretty quick pit straight around here. And he's back out in P5. He is 27 seconds behind 007 Professional. Let's see if that will be enough. Alright, now we have Apparatus and Mebe and Professional into the pits as well. Oh, and Mebe is changing his, or sorry, Apparatus is changing his front wing. So he must have had some front wing damage up until this point. Mebe came out in P4 overtaking Apparatus. B-Tom overtaking both of them, but not overtaking 007 Professional. Professional still remains in front, but I think they did cut down into the gap a little bit, so B-Tom is now only 2.8 seconds behind Professional. Verstappen decided not to pit, not to double stack, and he has a hard tire still on the car with 21 laps of wear on it. And look at that, B-Tom not wasting any time, catching up to 007 Professional as Budweiser is out and we have a safety car. Budweiser crashed out, I'm not sure exactly where. Oh, there he is. He has crashed out in the stadium section, right on the entry into turn 13. And we have a safety car. This is definitely going to help out Verstappen now, as he was kind of waiting it out, but he just couldn't pit. He didn't want to double stack on the previous lap, so this kind of works out in his favor. He's going to be able to pit now under the safety car and save himself a bunch of time. B-Tom had a pretty good chance there to go for P2 on Professional, but that was interrupted by the safety car, so we'll have to wait for that one. And Verstappen is back out in P4. Mabby in front's got a couple of penalties, however, so I would say net P3. Okay, well, we are down to 13 runners out of the 15 here tonight. Seafreeze and Epic Wins have just made a pit stop for brand new medium tires, so the TJ Bats Plus and Cali Rob on the previous lap. Verstappen has just pitted as well. But at the front, it's 007 Professional back into the lead again as he was in the first half of the race. B-Tom in second, Mebby in third with a couple of penalties, however. Verstappen in fourth, HVAC Doser in fifth, Akratis in sixth, Dreamsy in seventh, Chargers currently eighth, TJ down in ninth, Fast Plus in 10th place. And we have Cali Rob, Seafreeze, and Epic Wins in 11th, 12th, and 13th. Alright, I think we're going to have about 10 laps to go once we get restarted from this safety car. Hopefully we'll be going in on this lap. And then we're going to see a pretty good battle here. 007 Professional, B-Tom, Mebby, Verstappen, and Toaster in the top 5 here. And I expect B-Tom is going to be trying to get another win. This will be win number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be number 7 in the season if he does get it. And we go racing once again here in Mexico. Oh, and that's Mebby off. And that's Mebby off in turn 2. I think it was just a case of very cold tires there for Mebby. But now 10 laps to go. And yeah, should be a pretty good battle. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Looks like we're still in the same kind of situation as we were. Professional leading the race with B-Tom in second, Verstappen in third. Everybody nice and tight and close together. The two Alfa Romeos here now catching up to each other here. Apparatus and A-Track Toaster. DRS has been re-enabled once again in this race. Alright, 8 more laps to go. The battle at the front is still pretty tight. Tom within a second of 007 Professional. Verstappen within a second of Tom as well. Still a few possibilities here towards the end for some position changes and some overtakes. And Mebby sets a fastest new lap around here, 1:17.783. Well done there from Mebby. He is currently, where is he? He's down in 13th place, so he's right at the back after that spin after the restart. Apparatus catching up to Toaster now. Tom, Verstappen, and Professional still battling it out in front. Still keeping nice and close to each other. That's Blast now catching up to Chargers. He's going to have DRS here in just a moment. And there he goes around the right-hand side. That is a clean overtake before they even get into turn 1. Well done there from Bats Plus, moving himself up into P6, sorry. We have an incident of TJ spinning the car. Looks like on the exit of, what is that, turn 5 or 6? He's back on it now. Should be fine. Don't see any damage on the car. A bit of close battling here is for the last point of the race, really. Cali Rob, Epic wins. Dreamsy from 9th to 11th. And a bunch of guys there having DRS assistance. Yellow flag now in Sector 2 for Mebe. Having another moment. Was extremely quick in qualifying. Got pole position, but not having the best night in the race. TJ has retired in the pits. And it looks like Mebby has also retired in the pits. There's also an incident. No, that's just a slow car. TJ's AI. B-Tom now starting to catch up to the 07 Professional. He's going to have DRS here in a moment. And we're down to 11 runners. 4 guys have retired from the race. Cam, Budweiser, Mebe, and TJ. So Ecos Verstappen has a couple of laps younger tires. He could possibly be a danger here towards the end for B-Tom. 007 Professional still really holding his pace. He is not scared of B-Tom behind him whatsoever. A bit of a wiggle there from B-Tom through the S section. Verstappen keeping nice and close. Only a couple more laps to go. And these guys in the top 3 just keep on battling it out. It's pretty amazing. Really down to just a couple of laps here. Who is it going to be on the top step? Is it going to be Professional? Is it going to be B-Tom or Verstappen? Chargers retired from the race. Chargers looks like he crashed out on the exit of the S section. Yep, there he is in the wall. Chargers out of the race. Everybody who's going to make it to the line here tonight is going to get at least a point to their name because we're only down to 10 runners now. And we are on the final lap now. This is all it comes down to. Which one of these guys is going to get the win here? Can 007 Professional hold on to it for just a few more corners? Is B-Tom going to possibly come out of nowhere? Here he comes. The fireworks are going off, but who are they going off for? Is it going to be 007 Professional, B-Tom or Verstappen? I think it's going to be 007 Professional. Yes, it is. 007 Professional wins. B-Tom second, Verstappen third. A-Track Toaster is going to come home fourth. And Apparatus fifth. Good job there from the two Alfa Romeos. That's Plus comes home in sixth, but then gets switched out for Seafreeze. And goes down to 7th, Cali Robin 8th, Dreamzy in 9th, and Epic wins in 10th place. So B-Tom gets driver of the day. Reminder, he started from the very back of the grid, made his way back up into P2 and onto the podium. Very impressive, so well done from him. And there's the finishing positions. Once again, 007 Professional wins the race with B-Tom in second, Verstappen in third, Toaster in fourth, Apparatus in fifth, Seafreeze in sixth, Bats Plus in seventh, Cali Robin eighth, Dreamzy in ninth, and Epic wins. Gets the last point of the race here in 10th place. Chargers gets classified as 11th, but he actually did not finish the race. Pretty crazy race here tonight. I mean, a lot of non-finishers, one safety car, lots of overtakes, lots of different situations that we saw on track. So, yeah, pretty good race, I think, overall. I am really exhausted. I'm sure you guys can hear it in my commentary here tonight. And having no co-commentator was definitely a little bit difficult here. But just tired from the day overall, so I'm gonna try and keep the interviews nice and short. Still gonna invite all of these guys into here. Give me a couple of seconds here. Alright, we're getting some of the drivers into the chat now. Give me one quick moment, folks. Alright, first, I guess let's start with P3, Ecos Verstappen. You here?
Yes, I am.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Pretty nice drive there. Was pretty tough. I mean, overall, you had to, I mean, kind of avoid some incidents and stuff like that. But how was it from your end?
Oh man, I was on the edge every single lap. Especially sector two. I felt like well, first, really, congrats obviously to before I even started on my own race. Congrats to my teammate on the win, and also congrats to Taz on the championship. They both ran really well throughout the whole season, so of course, but yeah, congrats to Taz on the title. So I want to get that out the way. But as far as my race goes, I loaded up the wrong setup. So I had way lower wings than I was intending to run tonight, and the car was just a mess. It was almost a bullet on the straights, but Sector 2 was super sketchy and the low speed stuff. I told Prof after the race a couple minutes ago, he's gonna have to look at my onboard because the stuff that I felt I was pulling out in the second sector was like, I told him it was like time trial laps every single lap after lap to stay with them because the car was just it was no good in the second sector, no good in the low speed. So yeah, like I said, I was pulling out time trial laps, probably the best laps in the race for a very long time, really. Just trying to keep the pace with them, and it's very difficult. Yeah, no, not a good car in the second sector, not a good car for the areas that needed downforce. So, yeah, just I just wrung it out the best I could.
Yeah, good race overall, and well done for yourself and the Mercedes team. A couple of races to go in the season, so good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's see. Do we have B-Tom in the chat with us? Are you here? B-Tom, nope, possibly not. Okay, well, he's the champion already, but congratulations to him as well on another P2 finish, another podium this season. Didn't quite get the win, but considering he started from the back end of the grid, definitely quite an impressive performance there. And back we go over again to the Mercedes team once again, but this time it's for Mr. 007 Professional, who has gotten himself his third win of season 14, and it's at Mexico here tonight. Congratulations, well done. Pretty controlling drive, I gotta say. You got into the lead there from the start, and you pretty much kept it all throughout. How was it from your end?
Well, first of all, thank you. Good to be back on the podium, especially on the top step. And I think it's actually only my second win of the season. First one came, where was it? I don't even know where I won. Japan, actually. So this is only the second one of the season. It could be the third. It'd be nice if it's the third. But I'm super excited tonight. The car really felt good. Made the setup from scratch for the most part, and actually set a 15.3 in quality practice right before the session was created. And I was hoping to replicate that or a 15.4, just to kind of put a stamp on I'm back. And even though the championship is wrapped up, I'm still going to try and win races and fight at the front, which I was able to do. And I think Mebe got a really poor start off the line, so really easy run down to turn one. And from then it was just managing. I was barely using ERS after the first few laps. I really wasn't using it. After Taz got past my teammate and was running P2 and also Mebe. So I was just kind of cruising, still pulling a gap and keeping like a 6.4, 6.5 second delta to Taz, and then he pit for the medium tire. I pit one lap after, and at that point I was about 0.35 laps under fuel. So on my in lap I was actually lifting and coasting quite a lot. So that's where all the time vanished whenever I pit and came out, and I was only like 1.2, 1.5 seconds in front of him. So I was a little nervous because I was still under fuel. And here at Mexico, just like last week or week before, you have to actually overfuel because you use more fuel than what you start with. So I didn't really calculate that. I thought there was going to be a safety car, which luckily there was, but obviously it was late in the race, like normal. From then, put on the medium tire, and I just did not feel as comfortable. I think the grip was there, but for some reason this game I just really liked the hard tire. Have a lot of pace on it. I think Taz really likes the medium tire, and he was a bullet in a straight line. I thought on the last lap he was going to just send it on the inside, and I thought he was going to. I saw him brake really late, but I kind of moved a little bit right, kind of jinxed right to kind of freak him out and try to keep him from really sending it. So from then on the second DRS straight, just kind of dumped the DRS down to flashing, and From then, just really just kind of cruised to the finish. So really happy again with tonight. Congrats to my teammate Silent for getting P3 and even loading the wrong setup. I mean, kudos to him for keeping it on track in Sector 2. So, yeah, double podium for Mercedes, and hopefully we can finish out the season strong in the USA rounds at COTA and Miami.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, congrats on the win here tonight. Your third one or your second one, which I counted, was the sprint in UAE.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Well, I don't really count that because it's just a sprint, and just like Max Verstappen said in the news today, that why are we doing these sprints? It's not really racing, and I agree. The sprint is it's kind of a gimmicky thing anyway. So it's cool that we did it this season, but I mean, it's league racing, but for real F1, I don't really agree with the sprint race. It's just kind of like a follow the leader. So I don't really count that as a win. I count the 50% races as a win. So to me, it's only my second win of the season.
All right. Well, congrats, and a couple more races to go. So good luck for those.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well done there from the Mercedes team here tonight. Double podium with P1 and P3. And then B Tom, the champion of this season, the Platinum class, getting himself another podium in P2 after starting from the back of the grid. But that's it for tonight, guys. Again, I apologize for my shabby commentary here tonight. I was
P Thomas on
really
the party.
exhausted. Oh, is he?
Yep.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, you want to say a few words quickly? How was your race?
It was okay. I ran really low links, so in Sector 1 I was quick, but in Sector 2 was just incredibly sketchy. I ran 13.9, which is far lower than what you would normally run, but kind of helped me get through the field, and then once I got towards the front, it kind of hurt me more than it helped, just because I couldn't really keep close enough in Sector 2 to make it overtake in Sector 1, but yeah, all in all, pretty decent race. Congrats to Professional. If you hear chewing, it's because I'm incredibly hungry. I haven't eaten all day, and I'm just like chowing down on the sandwich. That's why I joined the interview late. Kind of threw it together and started eating it immediately. But yeah, good race. Looking forward to the next two rounds, and hopefully I can finish the season on a high.
Awesome, man. Well, good performance here tonight. You were driver of the day in the game. But yeah, just to everybody who's been watching, thank you guys so much for watching tonight, for your support. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and send in some more comments right before the end of the stream there. Other than that, join us next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. As always, Tuesday Silver Class, Wednesday Golden, and Thursday Platinum is going to be back again. And next week we are at Circuit of the Americas in Austin, USA. It's going to be a home race for a lot of drivers in the league. So join us then. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Blue Machine, and we'll see you guys soon. Have a great night.